But other than that, here we go. You can see your teams lining up. We'll give the introduction whenever we load fully in here in just a few more seconds. And I also find it ironic that I load faster than other people, and we're going to contribute that to the fact that I could be using a RAM disk. Just
high quality, high quality USB.
Oh man. But here we go, over here on your green team, as we said it before, we'll say it again. KEEPITHUNNIT, Byzantine on Malady, Illusion on Ace, Dragon with Ray, Ryzen on Vermilion, Techie So with Bastion. Meanwhile, for Vexx Gaming, Nawa on Bastion, Nalis with Ace, Wubby Wub Wubs with Vermilion up here at the top lane, already going at it. Heck with Hail, and Zyku with Vexx.
Looks like Ryzen, Byzantine, and Illusion are down here in the bottom jungle, setting up for defense. See if they can catch someone venturing into that side of the map. Looks like Ryzen started off with a Fellblade this game, which is a little bit different from last time. Ace, same thing. Byzantine starting off with that Glacial Shard, or Glacial Gem, I should say. So interesting, going with that typical mana regen build, as you pointed out last game.
Yes, most definitely. Meanwhile, we do have Nawa over here sitting up with, of course, the staple Bastion build there. We do have a normal buckler there, just increasing a little bit. Excuse me, no, it is a custom buckler.
A little bit of poke going up there in that top lane. Ray landed down the wall. Almost made Vexx have to go back there, but he's just going to wait it out and wait for that regen to kick in.
Most definitely. Now, of course, Wubby picking up boots first. We're going to see him grab those quick fervor boots for the movement speed. Quickly into the Demon Fang, and oh dear lord. Let's see, Wubby this time. He should be rushing from Demon Fang into... I have no idea, actually. I know they're going to
have Nawa doing a solo lane versus a Vermilion. It'll be interesting to see how that works out. I know that Bastion can really do work on a Rook. I don't know how he'll do against a Vermilion.
That's right, and we saw last game a Moxie losing lane to a Vermilion. That same Vermilion down there, Ryzen.
Yeah, Ryzen is real strong with those carry champs like the Rook and the Vermilion. I know that from first-hand experience. He's really wrecked me hardcore. You know, it's pretty bad. This mid lane, Wings, how do you think this is going to go for Vexx without that hard CC?
I'm not going to be too worried. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to have Wubby drop down the cheese along with an Avalanche and a Spin Sickle, though Byzantine will be getting off quite a few combinations there. We saw Byzantine, of course, with Illusion absolutely wreck mid lane last game there, dropping off with the Dark Storm along with the Whirlwinds. But what I'm really interested in actually is going to be the top lane here. How's it going to be with the Ray versus the Vexx? Though at the mid lane, it looks like we have a little bit of action going on. Illusion being pushed back by both Nalas and Wubby. But the top lane, that's the one where I'm going to guess the actual first blood is going to be.
I think you're going to see first blood on Ray.
Yeah, definitely. The Nurse of Blades from the Hail coming out here are very, very strong. He already has the Sweeping Strikes back up. And as you can see here, back in the mid, Wubby and Nalas taking minimal damage from Byzantine's Dark Storm. They know how to avoid Whirlwinds. I would be surprised if they die before this Ray. As you can see, he's already in the danger zone. No Vorbis Seekers skilled up yet. Remember, Zyku on Vexx, he's going to be maxing out the actual Swarm Rockets and his shield first. But there we go. Wubby taking a Spin Sickle to the face. Oh, but look at that dodge. Look at the dodge coming out here. Now, Nalas versus Illusion, and Wubby already popping the health potion back up to full.
You're going to see a lot of that too, Wings. You're going to see them pop those stuns and that CC on top of that Vermilion, and then Ace just jump on his face, and they're going to try and first blood him that way. And you're going to see that all game long.
Very, very true. Back up here at the top lane, though, Dragon getting a little bit of healing back off. Looks like Nala is going again. Those aces that say, I don't even care about tanking. I'm going to do straight damage. Definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, for sure. If you look down the bottom lane, Wings, you're going to see that Ryzen is able just to poke Bastion off the farm there. He just has him zoned completely out. Vermilion, already very strong farmer. And, you know, with the ability just to zone this guy out, it's going to be a bad time for Bastion in the late game.
Most definitely. And back up here at the top lane, Dragon getting in the danger zone yet again. More Swarm Rockets knocking him down low. Drops the static field. Not able to find anyone with it, though. And back in the mid, looks like Byzantine almost going down. Great use, but there we go. The cheese being dropped again. Dark Storm down on top of Nala's. Oh, and no one going to grab it. Wubby, though, here he goes with Illusion. Almost spotting him out. in the grass. If he would have seen him just a little bit sooner, I do believe he would have got that. But Dragon, yet again, coming down here to 12% HP. It is down to the wire for who's going to grab first blood.
It definitely looks like Vexx has KEEPITHUNNIT on their feet here in this the first 5 minutes of this game.
Most definitely. I mean, look at that. As soon as Illusion was fixing to get it, I mean, you have Wubby just taking his time, pacing it out, saving the cheese. He'll even pop those fervor boots to get in position to drop that down, though Illusion will be healing right now. Back up at the top lane, though, danger zone as heck is almost level 5. Whenever he gets level 5 on Hale, he acts like he's level 6, doesn't even care, but I will expect the second level 6 hits, he will charge strike in there along with an earthquake, but he is taking a lot of damage. There goes the charge strike on top of Dragon.
There we go.
Boom, baby. Taking
Ray
him
first
out.
blooded there.
Great use
And
of
I think
swarm
we called
rockets.
that, Wings. Where's my
Yes.
key?
Where's my key?
All right. Again, if you look down the bot lane, Ryzen still pressuring this Bastion off farm. Bastion down to the lower half of his health.
And Bastion sitting with 380 gold, 408 GPM for the Ryzen on Vermilion. Definitely starting to take its toll, but back up here at the top lane, Heck getting stunned yet again. There we go, dropping a defensive shield. Zyq saving him just barely. Definitely things that we have to be wondering right now is, are they going to be able to get the counter kill? We do have Techie. As soon as he gets to be level 6, he has enough. This Techie will have enough to absolutely take them down a few notches, though. Hale,
I'm gonna call it now. Vermilion's gonna take first tower.
Vermilion takes first tower. All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Predictions from Ravage. Vermilion on tower number 1.
I think we can call that.
Back in the middle lane, though, I would have thought this could have been another possible first blood or at least a kill zone. But taking a look, Illusion, Byzantine versus Wubby and Nali, they are just dancing around each other. I mean, just take a look at that. These guys are playing the farm game probably the best way they can.
You know, and that's something they're doing very well. They're just that's Vermilion's strong point, obviously, is the farm, and they're just managing to zone out the Malady, Illusion, and Byzantine there, and just play their farm game. Vermilion's positioning, great.
And Ryzen versus Nawa here. Nawa still in a lot of trouble. Another cheesy ending on him. Ryzen does have the option now to walk up and ult if he so feels like it, but he has not chosen that as of yet. Meanwhile, Zyq and Heck. Zyq taking a lot of damage there from Dragon. Gets stunned. Here we're looking for Techie SO to go in. Unfortunately, that was just stuck back by another Inertia Blade from Hale. And at the mid, nothing to report as of yet. Very
Yeah,
surprising.
synergy in that top lane seems to be going a little bit better.
Oh, there we
between
go.
the Ray and
Nawa
Bastion.
going in on Ryzen. There's the counter ult. Cheesy ending on top of Nawa. Nawa trying to burst him down, but Ryzen's going auto attack, auto attack, auto attack. Not able to kill secure, though.
Ryzen just able to turn those matchups around on Bastion, which is interesting. You wouldn't think, based on their kits, that would be possible, but Ryzen finds a way.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. There comes the ult in from Zyq on top of Ryzen. Drops a cheesy ending. Can Zyq get off of Vorbis Seeker? Maybe. Getting the auto attacks on Nawa. He knows he's going down. Vorbis Seeker's flying out. And there we go. Great kill. Nawa picking that one up, putting Bastion back into a great position.
Wow, really good play there. Really good map awareness by the Vexx. I'm sure there was good team communication there that made that possible. But Bastion's going to be able to push this lane up here now. He's not going to be able to take tower. Ryzen did the best he could there, wasted as much as Vex's time as he could, going in and out of bush, trying to lose them vision. So, good play by Ryzen, even though he got caught out. He almost had that tower, too.
Almost had tower, almost had a kill, but we're not playing horseshoes and hand grenades, unfortunately.
That's true.
Heck healing back up. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the cards just weren't in his favor this time.
That's right.
We'll
Now
see. He'll still
Wubby
get that
going
tower.
down. There goes the ace in the hole. As you saw, the Whirlwind along with Dark Storm, Avalanche, Spin Sickle, and ace in the hole to finish off Wubby. And that's what happens whenever you put yourself in any sort of solo position there with a Malady ace combination. I do believe we were running that pretty successfully yesterday.
Yeah, we were, and I mean, this is something we really found out very quickly you don't do. You don't leave your carry in a lane with a Malady ace. There's too much CC there and too much hard engage. He's not going to be able to CC, even if it is a
Speaking of
Vermilion,
hard
he has
engage, Heck dropping an Earthquake over here on Techie SO, but that Bastion pops the one. He is going
Bastion
ham
burns
on
it.
it. Vorbis Seeker's coming out on Zyq as well. Defense tower destroyed down there at the bottom by the Vermilion. Zyq ends up grabbing the kill out with another Swarm shot. And, oh, I've got lag. There
If
we
you look
go.
down at the bottom lane, Wings, Ryzen just managed to take that tower and put some real pressure on the Bastion, half healthing him. Looks like Bastion just isn't even able to compete
Oh, but look at
anymore with
Nawa
Ryzen.
taking all of those auto attacks.
Yeah, he's just eating them. And I mean, he thought he could go in, he could just get up in Ryzen's face there and just, you know, just abuse him, but it's not going to happen. Not with those, not with the power that Ryzen has built so far.
Most definitely not. And there we go. Dragon coming in there. Great use of the Death Ray.
Oh.
Picking up a kill. Here we go for the double. And bada bing, bada boom. Pops the shield up. And Techie SO still going in. Vorbit Seekers eating them away very slowly. And another freeze ray coming out from Dragon will net him a double.
What a turnaround there in that top lane. I mean, that is perseverance there. They didn't get upset. They didn't get cranky. What they did is they came back in the lane and say, hey, these guys can go back and heal. They got cocky. We're going to lay the stun down and we're going to lay the beat down on top of them. And that's what happened.
Most definitely. I apologize for the freezing in game. I'm just having a horrible connection to the server. We're not dropping frames on the stream, so it's not my connection to the internet itself, just to this server. Getting a little bit of hang. Or it could be the USB stick. I'm going to just say it's the internet, though. Either way, minimal freezes going on here. And taking a look at the GPM, we do have Ryzen sitting at 430 GPM. Techie SO 399. Illusion, this time a little bit lower. Last time at the 9-minute mark, we saw him already hitting the 400, but of course he was grabbing some extra kills. Currently sitting at 375. Malady 367 instead of 450, and Ray at 391. Not too shabby at all as he's trying to take on Zyku. Unfortunately, though, more inertia blades taking Techie SO and Dragon down under half HP, though they will counter out there with a few mines. And back in the mid, we had a kill going down, and there we go.
Down. Ace is likely he's getting away there. Something to really take note of here, guys. Ryzen's ability just to zone out the enemy Bastion, to zone out Nawa down there, has led him to be at the top of the goal pool with no kills and 1 death. It just shows you how important CSing is in this game.
Exactly, and Nawa is being forced down to 367 GPM and dropping new on the top lane, though. Dragon taking again some more Vorbit Seekers and Swarm Shots to the face. Tower being destroyed here at the middle lane. Great push up there by the Vexx, excuse me, by the Vermilion and the Hail.
You're likely to see Vermilion go down here.
I'm absolutely terrible with my names right now. I'm so excited.
Looks like you're going to see a gank here on Ray. Ray is likely to go down.
That's right. Cheesy ending pops on him. Great use of the stun, though. Nala's going in there. Leaps in with the avalanche.
Ray
still
with
hit the stun.
That was impressive. Good patience there by Ray.
That's right. But it'll still end up costing him a top tower with the lack of rotation. Meanwhile, Bastion in a lot of trouble. Or is he? Look at that. Nawa turning it around. Popping the Chosen One. Diving back in and saying, sir, I say no.
I'll take your cheese, sir. That's pretty much what happened there. Have a good rotation going on top here. It looks like Vexx is going to try and just tease Malady in the jungle.
Almost definitely. Look at that. Swapping out the obelisks. Now, Byzantine and Dragon, they don't know that they're moving in a bad position, though. Techie going in there as well. Zyku in a lot of trouble as he gets popped up by the Whirlwind. Dark Storm dropping out. Death Ray, along with another blast coming out from Techie.
Much alt,
great kill.
Much alt, so own. Wow. They popped everything on him there.
But a kill is a kill is a kill. And you know what? I think that was a good one.
I'd say he was worth it at that point. That was his, I mean, he was their MVP.
Absolute punishment for putting yourself out of position. And as we've said before, whenever we're normally streaming or casting, position, position, position. Just like the 3 L's of real estate there, if you're out of position or you're out of location, you will lose.
I didn't know that was a 10 in a real estate, being a real estate agent, but I'll take your word for
The
it.
3 L's of real estate, location, location, location.
Oh, okay. I heard you say lose.
Yeah, if you're out of position or out of location, you will lose.
Yeah, okay. I gotcha. I understand now. Just took me a second.
Meanwhile, Techie SO versus Heck up here in the top lane. Hail facing off against him, but here comes Vexx. Zyku going in. Misses the swarm shot by 1 pixel. Meanwhile, at the mid lane, we do have an engage going on. Heck coming back down. There we go. Zyku, great ult in on top of the Ray. Stunning him. Swarm shot still 0 for 0 on that swarm shot. Techie SO using the warp boots back over here to defend in the mid, but still a great 1-for-1 trade-off. I do believe, though, that Keepithunnit is going to be the benefactor of that with the Vermilion being taken out there from Vexx Gaming.
This Vexx is really making the difference here for Vexx Gaming right now. He's just reading all the plays well. He has excellent map awareness. He's jumping in those fights where he needs to jump in, getting those stuns off, and securing kills. And that, even though he got caught a few minutes ago, is what's really winning this for them right now. And is what's put Ryzen behind, even though he's been CSing so well in that bot lane.
As Ryzen picks up another 202 gold from the chest creep.
Yeah, Ryzen's just killing it here with 472 gold per minute, which is insane when you aren't winning in game and you only have one tower down.
Most definitely. He is going to be in it to win it, though we did say that it won't be one player that wins you the game. You cannot carry all of it because, as you can see over here coming out from Vexx, they are just killing the objectives.
Andro goes down.
Netting themselves some up. And look at this. Because he was left unattended, Nawa pushing down the bottom tower.
And he's going to get that, too. Oh, no, he's going to walk away from it.
Nope, as you see,
walk away, go
here
for
in
the
the
team
mid.
fight.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to see a team fight here.
Waiting for everyone to jock into position. Ryzen still trying to get some auto attacks on the tower. Unfortunately, Wubby is there as well. Dragon Shield coming out for him. There, great avalanche coming up there from Ace, but gets ulted back. Nawa going in straight on Ryzen. Absolute domination. There's the Chosen One is popped. Wants to do one more auto attack, and there we go. Nawa gets the first kill of the day on this team fight, and now we have StrifeHQ going straight in on Illusion. Decapitation, aka Ace in the hole coming out, but gets lifted up and into the air by Byzantine. Will end up paying by the Vorbis Seeker Destruction. And that is a 2-for-0 trade-off there. Ended up saving the Ace, but not anything else, as Heck in the top lane trying to defend this tower, trying so desperately hard. But he gets charged back on by Tech ESO. Here comes the double stun out from Dragon. He's dodging the stun. Great charge strikes out, still stunned, but he is safe, and here comes the Vexx ultimate in from downtown. Nawa coming in there as well. Great stun on the top of the Bastion, and here goes the Earthquake after the kill picked up on top of Ray. Heck moving straight on in. Bastion wants to try and get out, but he is going to be too little too late as he's going to walk straight into the enemy Vermilion. Wubby there. Auto attack and cheesy ending takes the cake.
Wow, that's poor position by KEEPITHUNNIT there on both ends. In their middle lane there when they pushed up, just as well as their top lane. They're just able to get collapsed on both times, just stayed too long in each of those incidents. And to give up the bad roll too, I just don't see them coming back from this at this point.
I don't know 110% on that. We know that Cindy is going to be up very soon. As a matter of fact, she is up right now and at the ready for them to be taken out as we pass the 10-minute mark, and I was not paying attention 100%. Actually, I think she spawns at 00 now, so they might change that. But regardless, we do have a tier 2 tower being pushed in the mid, top being pushed, and Vexx being cut out yet again. Take a look at that. Bastion coming down there as well. Ray dropping another great stun, and there's the Ace in the hole. But the freeze ray from Dragon taking him out yet again.
Vexx is just getting himself out of position all the time. He's going too deep in that jungle.
But I do believe he did that to allow them to grab a tower. He was trying to, be the excellent scout that he is. But was that not worth it? As Ryzen now taking another spin sickle to the face. But there we go, Illusion going in there as well. Great avalanche along with spin sickle. Hell coming in there, and the death ray from Ray ends up netting off Wubby yet again. Now Nala's being trapped out. A 4 against 1 Bedlam Bolt taking him out. Absolute rejection there.
Good turnaround there by KEEPITHUNNIT. I have to say that snipe there by Ray really securing that kill for Vermilion made that worth it for them 110%. Now Vexx is going to have to go back on their heels here, farm their jungle. They know they're not going to really be able to defend this tower without losing someone if these guys want to push the fight.
Speaking of which, there goes the stun from Ryzen, and there we go, Tekieso diving in there as well. Counter avalanche on top of StrifeHQ. StrifeHQ in the danger zone, looking for Ace in the hole, but he is taking way too much damage under the tower as well. Ace in the hole goes up, proccing, but it's not enough. There we go. Dragon picking up the kill on the Heck. StrifeHQ being destroyed by Tech ESO from the auto attacks. And we're looking to see if they can get a counter kill here. Wubby is there. He's angry. He has the Blade of the Kings, able to move with an extra 35 movement speed. But I don't think he's going to end up finding anyone. It looks like they might want us to stop for Baldir.
Yeah, they're going to stop for Baldir. And that's the smart play there instead of chasing them all over their jungle and possibly getting turned on with that hard CC that KEEPITHUNNIT has right now. They will pick up the Badril though.
That's right. Baldir is down.
Baldir. I'll get that right someday.
Yep. You know what? It's all that American pronunciation, right?
Well, I'm Canadian, so it's not even that.
At least you're not from Quebec.
Oh, that's a good point. I'll take that.
The spin sickle comes out from Illusion on Wubby, absolutely destroying that Dragon Shield. As you can see, his Dragon Shield, it absorbs a fair amount of damage, 322.8, but the Spin Sickle from Ace coming out, take a look with his items, he should be doing well over 300 damage there from it. His Spin Sickle doing 326, so literally a Spin Sickle just enough to take out the Dragon Shield.
So, looks like we have Vexx coming down here again through the jungle. Hasn't learned his lesson yet. He's just scouting around the map, seeing what he can steal in the jungle. If I'd got caught as many times as him, I'd really be wary about going down that end of the map.
Oh, most definitely. And he went inertia boots instead of spring boots. Now, that will allow him to get out of some sticky situations from Ray and Maudi a bit faster. But again, I do believe the spring boots on the Vexx is a little bit better, just slightly, because it allows you to get better positioning in when you are pursuing an enemy.
Yeah, and if you miss that ultimate, then you're able to just spring boots back onto them again. Probably CCs them a little bit with your slow at the very least. So.
And take a look, Techie SO getting the counter on top of him, chosen when being popped as the shield comes out there as well. Vorbis Seekers unfortunately proccing it onto all the creeps instead, but the Swarm Rockets will still end up taking off Techie SO's shield, and now they're trying to do a little bit of a hockey face-off as we have Illusion rotating up there as well. Get slowed, and Heck comes in there with the sweeping strikes. Avalanche comes in. There's a Spin Sickle waiting for the Ace in the hole. Can he make it? No, he can't. Taking so many Swarm Rockets to the back of the head, and there we go. Bedlam Bolt along with Ace in the hole gets the kill.
What an ace in a hole there. That was well done. Not many people would have turned around and tried and force that. He knew that if he didn't, he was going to die. So what a play there by Illusion.
And again, keeping it hunted there. Even though Ray was killed, that positioning is the key. Definitely. Now we have Byzantine there. She went with the Rin Rush, going on a full support build, which is okay. I would prefer to see a little bit of Grimoire or some extra, at least extra power here, Pyro Staff or something, because Wind Rush, while it's great, you don't have a bow on the team that is going to be throwing out the bow staff for an extra slow. You have Ace, yes, but other than that, the team has been so split for Keep It Hunted that Wind Rush is really not helping. And take a look, they're going to get a double collapse, maybe? Oh, there they go with Heck, Dragon there as well. Here comes out the static field, but Nahlas just dances straight through it. Take a look at that Spin Sickle coming out, and there we go. Here he comes in there, Zyku rolling out. Gets the Swarm Shot off on Illusion, and can he get it with the Vorbis Rockets? Yes, he can. Seeker's coming out. Might get the double kill. Oh, there's a double kill coming out for Ryzen, actually. Auto-attacking on top of the Heck. Dragon coming in there as well with another Freeze Ray. Heck having to do his charging strikes out, but again, caught out of position, and that's going to be a triple kill for Ryzen, but he pays with his life. From Zyku.
A good 3 for 3 there. That wasn't completely out of Keep It Hunted's favor. Ryzen now able to get those. That's his first 3 kills that we need to write down there. So now Ryzen up to 505 gold per minute. He'll be able to transfer that, I'm pretty sure, into something for them in a later team fight, because his positioning is excellent.
That's right, and let's talk about the new item of the week that's being used by everyone out here in the competitive scene. Barrier Token. Being picked up on Null, we usually see it on bows, aces, and bastions. It allows you to tank out some extra magic damage, and whenever you're using a team fight, you can tell. That coupled up with a Dragon Shield makes you pretty much near invincible. Basically, whenever you activate it, or before you take any damage, excuse me, it reduces any magic damage done to you by 30% for 2 seconds with a 25-second cooldown on it. Definitely
That's their third Baldir. Third Baldir. Map
Vexx
objective is just not being controlled by Keep It Hunted at all.
That is correct, but take a look. Nawa's going to get a tri-man gank coming out. There we go, and a port coming in there as well. Bastion's all in the fray, and there we go. Keep it locked down. Ray drops a golden gate, keeping him locked down between all the enemy here. Spin Sickle comes out, and 8's in the hole to steal it away. Kill secured, excuse me, not stealing.
Wobby and Nahlas are going to go, and they're going to push this mid lane now because they know that 4 men are bot. They're going to be able to put some pressure here.
That's right.
Ryzen, however, holding down the fort.
Rotations are coming up. Dragon now on the field along with Byzantine. And it will end up actually forcing Vexx into a defensive position. Ace going to push into the top lane, try and make them rotate just a little bit. And 2 Ren Rushes out here for Keep It Hunted, which is a very, very smart idea. It allows you to get people into position very, very quickly here by having it on both the Ray and the Malady. Though you are sacrificing a ton of DPS whenever you're slapping them with the support items.
Right, Nawa now back up again now, so it's even strength.
Well, most definitely. And take a look at Ace here. Ace, man of the day, 876.5 damage coming out with a level 2 ult. Meanwhile, Nali's picking up the Inferno brand here, 930.4 magic damage with his ult. So you can just take a look at the difference between these ace builds here. Using that Crystalline Shiv, which is a custom Crystalline Shiv, the Dragon Shield, which is stock, but a custom Inferno brand. Definitely.
I'm gonna call it now. You're likely to see Malady or Ray get caught out here.
Or it's going to be Bastion going straight in, and yes, you're right, that's a Ray. He is going down Chosen One, but no, gets the stun. And there, he finally goes down. Nala grabbing him with those AoE burns. Nala's getting the ace in the hole, grabbing out Techie SO. Bastion going down, and now Ryzen in a lot of trouble. Took a cheesy ending. He's slowed down, drops a cheesy ending, but the sweeping strikes come in along with the inertia blade. Absolute destruction. Now Illusion will meet Nala. Nala wanting to get the stun off. And no, here we go to another objective. 3 Baldirs down, and this will be the first Sindara of the game.
They won't be able to come back from a Sindara. There's no way. With the Krytos pushing these guys, this is going to be too hard for KEEPITHUNNIT to come back from.
Most definitely. And as you see, Krytos will push the mid. They're going to grab this tier 2 at the bottom. Look at that. We don't even need any creeps. There is no BD protection on these towers in the beta as of yet. Keyword being yet. And that will allow them to easily snatch it away.
Yeah, very sad for KEEPITHUNNIT.
Ray gets the death laser out on top of Zyku, gets the stun as well. Zyku having to pop a defensive shield, and as Dragon goes in there, absolute destroyed by the Byzantine on the Malady. Now we have, sorry, it just happened.
I'm just gonna tell you how good Vexx's communication is right now. They were all going back there as soon as Vexx gets hopped there. The moment they all turn and they collapse on that Ray. They turned that so quick. It looked like imminent death for Vexx, but they were able to turn that and they were able to take the kill there without giving up a goddamn thing.
Exactly. And now we have KEEPITHUNNIT in a defensive position as Krytos pushes up the middle. Not really much to talk about the farm except for the fact that Wubby choosing to go with the Berserker's Mask for his next item allows him to attack 54 attack speed faster, move 35 attack speed faster, but you take an extra 20% damage and no lifesteal for whatsoever. Now Illusion diving straight back in. Nala wants to get him but gets picked up by Malady. There we go with an excellent whirlwind and Dark Storm, and now here comes the ult straight in from Zyku. Zyku joining the fray, and as Ray missed the stun, that is going to allow them to get some counter kills. Heck, and Nali's picking up a total of 3 enemies, and now Ryzen taking those Vorbis Seekers to the back of the head along with Ace coming straight back up. He is just destroyed by that Inferno brand. 2 Inferno brands coming out here from Vexx Gaming, 1 on Zyku, 1 on Ace.
And this will be game here.
Actually,
I'm willing to call this. Ray's going to go down.
4 Inferno brands. There is so much burn damage, I would swear I was on Iron Chef.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty good. I'll take that one.
And there we go. Just the greed taking him out yet again. That is going to be Vexx Gaming moving on up to the grand final, BO3. Now we're still waiting to see the actual